Alright, YouTubers, welcome back. My name's Dave, like always, and you found do it yourself, do it right. And today I'm actually gonna do some work on a vehicle. Unlike, lately I've been working on helicopters and that's about it. So today I'm actually gonna work on the GMC. I know I've been promising this video for a while and it's been needing to get done for a while, but today I got a nice day. I got some time off from work, so it's time to get this done. And what I'm talking about is these headlights. They're foggy, the light doesn't shine through them very well anymore, especially at night when you're driving a Ticonderoga. And it's not fun. So let's pretty up these headlights, and we're gonna make them clear. We're gonna make them so so the light can get through. So first things first, before you get started, there's a few things you're gonna need. You're gonna need a headlight restoration kit, and I found that this Sylvania brand works the best. I have used the Turtle Wax, not so good. You need some tape, some painter's tape, because you're gonna want to tape around your headlight area. Pop your hood so you don't have to tape that, but around the painted area, you're gonna want to tape. You're also gonna want some sort of stool, because you don't want to hurt your back muscles. And you're going to need a hose, and the hose is so when you go to sand them, you gotta spray it off. So basically what you're doing is you're resurfacing this plastic, and then you put another clear coat over it to make it look clear again. So you're going to need some elbow grease as well, because it's you gotta do a lot of this action. All right, before I get going, I just want to show you how bad the headlights really are. And as you can see, this one is a lot more yellow than the other one, but it's it's pretty bad. You can feel it. It just feels rough. This other one is the same, but not as bad. And let's look at what's in the kit. The kit's pretty simple. It's like a 3-step process. If you can't do the 3 steps, I feel sorry for you. The first step is, you got to spray this activator on. And this activator basically takes off whatever coating is on here. Step 1. Step 2 is the clarifying compound. As you can see, it's labeled step 2. And then step 3 is the clear coat. You got to put the clear coat back on your plastic so it doesn't do this again. Now over time, the sun beats down and yada yada yada, they go yellow again. They're never going to stay brand new. Obviously brand new ones stay yellow like this, so you just got to keep doing it. They do give you everything you need. Your sandpaper, 400 grit. You start off with your 400 grit, sand away. Then you go to your 1000 grit, sand away, and then you go to your 2000 grit and you sand away. Like I said, there's a lot of elbow grease involved. And what I like to do, professional tip coming up, is I like to do both of them at the same time, so when I get the clear coat out, I can clear coat. I can go from one right to the other one. I don't have to I don't have to worry about using up all these paper towels that they provide you. I just go from one right to the other one and just be done with it. Do both, get those ready, clear coat, let it all dry at the same time. Now I say you got to have a nice day, because in a previous video, I chanced it with my my girlfriend's son's car. I cleaned the headlights for him, and then I put the clear coat on, and it started to rain, and it left spots on the clear coat. So you got to have a nice day. So Whew. Now let's get to working. All right, step one, surface activator. Basically what this does is you spray it on there, it removes the clear coat that's already on there, and it allows you to get a nice clean surface. It says to spray on here generously, but do not use it all, because you need it for your other headlight and you need it later on in the process. So just sit here and spray it. You can see it turns yellow. And it says let it set for 30 seconds and then you spray it off. So I'm going to go ahead and do it on the other side as well. I got about half a bottle left. Got my hose ready. You can see it kind of like a yellowishy, you know, watery substance coming off. So I don't know. Has it been 30 seconds? I don't know. You tell me. This side, it's doing the same thing. In the directions over there, it tells you to start with a dry surface first. So we'll rinse it off. Your painter's tape by the end of this is going to be ready to fall off, so I wouldn't really worry too much about the painter's tape. Boom. I probably shouldn't have the paper towels over here getting wet, but yeah. Now comes the fun part. I got my stool, I got my elbow all greased up. So you start with the 400 grit, then you move to the 1000, 2000. You keep it wet, and you'll see it, you know, it'll be cloudy when you go with the 400 grit, and then the 1000 will clear it up a little bit, and then the 2000 will clear it up a bit. You're not going to really see any great changes until you put that nice clear coat on there. So I'm going to throw you on a time lapse, and you can see me do a lot of this action. Remember how I said it was going to get cloudier before it got clearer? Well, that's after the first go round with some 400 grit sandpaper. As you can see, it's really cloudy. And I just finished over here, and this will do the same. It just kind of looks clearer because it's well, because it's still a little wet, hadn't dried off like this side did. So you just saw what it takes with a 400 grit. Now you got to do it with 1000 and then 2000 grit. It's you know, it's a lot of elbow grease. Bring you back when I'm done with the 2000 grit. So I've done the 1000 grit and the 2000 grit, and this is what it looks like when it's dry. You can still see that it is a little cloudy, but that's normal. Don't freak out. Chill, take a chill pill. It's okay. We still got 2 more steps. We got to put the clarifying compound on there, and then we got to put the sealer on there. But this is what it looks like when it's wet. You can see that it's you know, pretty clear when it's wet. And that's going to give you an idea of what it's going to look like after you put the clear coat on there. But I will tell you that if you have your hose and you're doing this properly, one way to tell that you're doing it right is look in the water puddle. I don't know if you could really see, but you see that white stuff in the water puddle, mud puddle, whatever you want to call it. See it over here? That's all plastic residue. That's all of the stuff that you're sanding off to get it clear, to get it nice and smooth, so when you put the clear coat on there, it'll be nice and clear. To give you an idea of what it'll look like, I mean, you all seeing clear, but your taillights, see how clear your taillights are? This is how clear these front headlights are going to be once I put that clear coat on there. And you're probably thinking, no, that's not going to be. Yeah, it is. This is like the third time I've done it on these headlights. I know. I'm almost a professional at this. So, next step is step 2. And that is the clarifying compound. You put some of this compound on your rag, and again, you just rub it around. You just keep rubbing, and you just rub it out. Just rub it out. Just keep rubbing. That's what you do. So per the old manual, you take this packet, open it up, and you take half of it and you put it on your white towel that they provide. Now they call it a dollop. That's pretty nifty. Half of it on one rag because you're doing this headlight, and then the other half is used on the other headlight. Same process. As you can see, it's kind of like, you know, when you're buffing paint, same kind of thing. Keep it wet, keep it rubbing, circles. We're getting there. Keep it wet, rubbing circles. Called clarifying compound. And it's gritty. Not super gritty, but it's gritty. Oh, well, let's get some of that up here. I believe they said a quarter-size dollop, but I just squirt it out on there and then just rub it all around. It does say circular motions. Got to keep it wet. The water, lubrication. We all like lubrication. Wonder what Anthony Oliver is doing today. He's probably going viral again for you know, his music. If you've been living under a rock for the last week, yeah, go check him out. Anthony Oliver, you know, a young dude making music, pissing you know, Washington D.C. off.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours, bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world.
Basically is what's happening. I will say that the more elbow grease you use, the better it will look in the end. You know, in this job, prep work is key. You got to do the prep work to get the payoff. You know what I mean? You got to put in the time. And I'm going to spray it off. Go on to the other side. God dang hose. Look at that, boy. I can already see it. I already see it's nice and clear. get another rag for the rest of the compound. So now that you put the sriracha sauce on, you rubbed it around in 1,000 circles, you sprayed it off. Now, remember back in step 1 when I said not to use all of the surface activator? Well, it's because you need it here. Basically, you're going to do the same thing and take it, spray it on, spray it on both of them, 30 seconds, wipe it off. What this is doing is it's cleaning the lens again, because this is the final prep stage before the important part, and the important part is the clear coat, and that's the step that we have to take seriously. Still got some more. Keep spraying. We're going to use it all. I mean, why not? When you buy another kit, it comes with it. So why not use it all? No sense of saving any of it. Hey, oh. Yeah. She's done. No more squirtage. 30 seconds. Spray it off. 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. Uh-oh. Hopefully those aren't thunderstorm clouds, showers coming this way. All right, that's 30 seconds. Now I'm going to wash everything off around here because I'm going to actually pull this tape, and I want everything to be pretty clean, because that activator, or the surface, the clear coat, good night, the clear coat, it needs to be clean and it needs to be dry. Now the directions do say that it is going to be a little cloudy, which is fine. Just as long as it's not cloudy after we put the clear coat on. I'm pulling the tape now also because I don't want to pull the tape and mess up the clear coat after I've already applied it. And you see all that junk that was underneath the tape? So I pull the tape now. Before I move on to the third and final step, I want to show you the headlights so you guys can get an idea of what your headlight should kind of look like, with subtle differences obviously, but you can see how it's already pretty clear, right? It does have like a light haze to it, and that is fine. That haze will become clear once you put the clear coat on. See here? You shouldn't have any huge like dig marks or swirl marks in the plastic. If you do, I would recommend going back and trying to smooth that out. But that is the reason why they say light pressure, circular motion, over and over and over and over and over. So, per the directions, you take the blue towel and you take your clear coat and you use the blue towel to apply the clear coat. Now I have found in the couple of times that I have done this, you put a lot of clear coat on here and you make one swipe and you just keep swiping. Don't go back and try to reapply in areas that you think need more, because it's just gonna mess it up. Make sure you have enough, make sure you only use half of this bottle on one side so you can use the other half on the other side. like I said, put enough, make a swipe, put a little bit more, keep swiping. Don't go back and try to put more on. It's just gonna mess up the clear coat. So, without further ado, let's see how we did. Put the clear coat on there. One final note before I do this. The kit does give you a glove. I think it's the worst glove in the world, so I go ahead and put my own gloves on. And I put a glove on each hand. What in the world's like childproof or something? I put a glove on each hand so I can do this side and then I could switch to the other side and use, so I don't get this stuff all over my hands. I wouldn't recommend getting it on your hands. It can't be that good, you know what I'm saying? So, get some gloves. On this one, I believe I'm just gonna go like this. I'm gonna wipe this way. See what we end up with. I like to make a fold. Freaking bees. I got stung by a wasp the other week. Got sent to the hospital. Now I got yellow jackets all over the place. And them suckers are relentless. Boom. I missed the spot right there. Top edge, I guess. Oh, missed the spot right there. Good Lord, I missed a bunch of spots. And boy, it looks brand spanking new. Let's go to the other side real fast. Let's do the other side. Uh-oh, got a couple runs. And you can't get too much like I just did right there. Got a couple of runs on it. Everybody ready for the big close-up reveal? Here we go. Look at how clear that headlight came out. I mean, it's like brand new. And you come over to this one. God almighty jeez. I don't think I could have done a better job myself. Doing this and filming does take a little extra bit of time because I am trying to explain it. But if you're doing this at home, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, it shouldn't take you that long. It's pretty easy. And it makes your car look that much better. The car looked like poo. I'm not gonna lie. The front end is getting, those headlights were getting real rough. And I noticed, I got called into work this past weekend, coming back from Ticonderoga in the dark. I noticed that my headlights weren't as bright as they normally are. So I knew I had to get on it. I had to do it. So now hopefully it'll be a lot brighter. And subsequently it'll be a lot safer, especially at night. Be able to see, those headlights, especially up here with the deer and all the wildlife that likes to run out in front of you. So, this is a do-it-yourself job that you can do. I didn't have any tools, right? There was a hose. Most everybody has a hose. That's all I had was a hose. And I had my own gloves. But, you can use the chintzy glove that comes in the kit. So this is a perfect DIY, save yourself some money, make your car more safe kind of project that you can do at home by yourself, in the driveway, in the garage, wherever, out on the street if you have to. You know, it's just it's just a super easy thing. Don't take your car to a detailer and have them do the headlights. You're probably gonna spend $100 at least. Do it yourself. I think the kit was 20 bucks. 20 bucks and an hour. We'll round up to an hour, and you got your headlights looking like new again. So if you like this kind of content, give me a like, tag, share, follow, subscribe. Hit that notification bell when you want to know when I'm dropping more videos. And like always, till next time, thanks a lot.